Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to bring you a video on this opportunity to pre-qualify for this credit. You can use this as a credit builder card for the Guitar Center. Now, with this card, you're allowed to first initially pre-qualify. Now, if you are new to my channel and my content, I bring you information on how to improve your credit score no matter where you are in your credit journey. So if you like that kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, I try to bring you guys pre-qualification, pre-approval offers to help you minimize your hard inquiries. If you don't know, it doesn't matter how good your credit score is. If you have a ton of hard inquiries, you can be denied for credit. I always talk about, I had a client 740 credit score with 11 hard inquiries, and he couldn't get approved for anything. And the more hard pulls that you have, the more it does decrease your credit score. So if you're a person with hard inquiries, a ton of them, even if you're not, if you want to go to my website, and I have the link in the description of the video, and you can download your free hard inquiry removal package. Now, with this Guitar Center card, you can use this as a means to build credit and also improve your credit score. Also, let me not forget, if you guys have questions, please submit them at my website to me directly. All your questions go to my cell phone. Be careful in the comment section. Somebody is using my picture. I am no longer doing credit consultations. So anybody send you WhatsApp or some kind of email address to pay them, that is definitely not me. If you're not corresponding with me through the comment section, click on the picture and make sure the subscribers match the pictures. So be careful, you guys. But when it comes down to building credit, if you followed my information, one of the keys that I tell you guys, you don't have to remove one negative item to increase your credit score. I have tons of videos talking about different techniques, and the main technique is adding unsecured lines of credit, meaning revolving credit cards, to increase your credit score. Not adding on debt. I'm not talking about self-builder accounts, things like that. That is debt. And so you can build positive payment history with credit cards without adding debt, because the more debt that you add, the less you qualify for when you sit in front of your banker. If you have structured payments or installment payments, like with a car loan. So you can build positive payment history just by using credit cards, and it helps you with your utilization, which is 30% of your credit score. So by adding unsecured credit cards, it helps you increase your credit score. Anytime that card shows a report that you have that card, you'll generally see on average with my clients a 49-point increase. Now keep in mind, this strategy only works with people with a credit score below 700. If you got a credit score below 700, you can add unsecured lines of credit and get your score above that 700 mark. But if you have a 700 credit score and above, by adding unsecured lines of credit, you can decrease your score by 3 or 4 points if you're not careful, because adding more credit can affect your age of credit. I have different techniques. I have a course on, even if you have a score under 700 or above, on ways to increase your score. So I'll leave that link in the description. So if you are a person who's trying to build credit, what you want to do is look for options such as this. And one of the great part about this Guitar Center option with the pre-qualification, instead of you going around just getting denied for credit, you can see if you fit in the company's profile on what they're looking for. Remember, credit card companies need you. They need your business because they primarily make money off of interest. And this is a better option because with this card and a lot of store cards, if you got bad credit, trouble credit, many people go to get subprime cards like a Credit One Bank, First Premier, and these cards have high annual fees and higher interest rates. With store cards, you can leverage these because they don't have annual fees. Many of them, they really need you to buy their products in order to stay in business. So this is a great way to start to build credit. And with Guitar Center, this is going to be strictly a store card, but you can use this as a primary trade line. So a primary trade line, you guys, is different than an authorized user. A lot of people try to use authorized users to increase their credit score, which can be effective. But the only problem is banks want to see that you're obtaining credit in your own name. So what you want to do is start to obtain credit in your own personal name. But if you already have trouble or bad credit, you really need to find companies that's willing to deal with you at the level you are now with that trouble credit. And with this card, it's underwritten by Synchrony Bank. So with Synchrony Bank, with the Star card, what you're going to find, they have a lower tier or credit requirements for you to get in. So with Synchrony Bank, for this card, they're going to pull from TransUnion, and you can get in with a minimum of a 640 credit score. But always keep in mind, if you have something new that come on your credit, something that's recent, like collections, missed payments, hard inquiries, too many of those, you want to try to give some time before going around pulling the trigger on these credit qualifications. So what you would do with this card, they offer 5% back. So we're coming up on this holiday season. So if you have someone, or if you know someone who actually plays an instrument, your kid that could be in a band and you want to get them an instrument and you're looking for a way to build credit, this can be a very good option. So you got 5% back in rewards on purchases made every day using your gear card with that program. They also offer 0 interest for 48 months. So if you're getting a bigger instrument that's more expensive, this can be a great way to finance it. And they have other special financing offers with no interest if paid within in full within 12 months. Now, with this pre-qualification, you want to make sure you take this step before pulling the trigger. So what you want to do here is come to pre-qualify. Now, keep in mind, even if you pre-qualify for this card and they say, hey, you know, you're pre-qualified, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed the card. So if you pre-qualify and you pull the trigger, whether you get the card or don't, it results in a hard inquiry. So keep that in mind. But if your score is under a 700 credit score, and like I said, on the average, I'll see an increase of 49 points, that hard inquiry actually is way worth it if you're getting 48 to 45 points of an increase in your credit score. You always want to make sure you let that report before you go on to apply for the next credit card, so your score go up if your credit score is below a 700 credit score. So make sure you keep that in mind. Keep in mind that with this card, you want to make sure your score on TransUnion is above a 640 score, but you can use this. If you get approved for this card, do not max this card out. You want to try to maintain at least 10% and below utilization in order to not tank your credit score. Because a lot of people would get a credit card and they go way beyond their utilization. And if you're riding that card over 29%, you're going to see a really negative decrease in your credit score, no matter what kind of credit card you have. So you'll start to see your score go down. So if you get approved for this, you want to make sure that you manage it. I'm going to leave the link for this site and this approval in the description of the video. I'll leave it also pinned in the comments section. So if you're a person that's interested in trying to build credit and you're interested in this option, make sure you go to that link and see if you can pre-qualify. If you have any questions, make sure you contact me at my website for your personal questions, general questions. Feel free to leave it in the comments section. So hopefully I'll see you guys on the next video. So enjoy your day.